going on, Chicago? This next clip I'm about to show you is activists from Chicago here, Brother Jamaal Green, and they also have Superintendent Eddie Johnson on this clip. This is from MSNBC. They did a special called CrossHairs in Chicago, talking about the murders and what's going on in Chicago. Take a look.
Talking about Jamaal. How do you feel about whether or not this department in this moment can be trusted?
So, first of all, if you want to talk about the trust with the police and black people, there's never been trust. All right, so that's number one. Number two is that if you look at the numbers, 75% of murders go unsolved. So obviously they're not doing their job, and they haven't been doing their job in years. But hopefully Superintendent Eddie Johnson can do something about the police culture. But if we're talking about violence, police isn't the answer. You could put 100,000 police officers on the street that will not reduce violence in the city of Chicago, because police are only there to react. They're only there to react. You have to put money into prevention. And right now, nobody has really said it, but his name is Rahm Emanuel. And this mayor that we have in the city of Chicago does not care about black people. And I'm gonna put that on the record. When you can invest $100 million into DePaul basketball arena when they can practice at the United Center for free, and $16.4 million into Uptown to build upscale apartments, when you can build these new bus stops we got now downtown, but walk in our neighborhoods and not a million is coming. When we walking past boarded up schools, boarded up houses, they knock it down with red X's with no plan to redevelop. Mental health facilities shut down. The unemployment rate is the highest in Chicago than it is around the country. When you want to talk about violence, you got to talk about the economics, not police.
Now, as you see, 75% of the murders in Chicago go unsolved. What needs to happen? Now, what Trump needs to do is fire every single Chicago police officer and hire new police officers in Chicago. 75% of murders go unsolved. Now, if you can only complete 25% of your job, you'll be fired instantly. These cops remain on. Now, these cops are said to be protesting us from protesting them. So they said, oh, okay, y'all motherfuckers want to protest us? We'll step back. We'll let y'all kill each other. That's what's going on in Chicago. Let's just be clear. Guns are being poured in from everywhere. Somehow, some way. Mysterious way, guns are being flooded. Drugs are being flooded in these neighborhoods. And they try to act like they don't know why. Oh, damn, okay. Just like with the Black Panthers in the 60s in California. Now, what y'all don't see, and what I'm trying to get everybody to understand is, everybody wants, now the mayor, Rahm Emanuel, is pouring millions into a stadium, and he's pouring millions everywhere else. He's not going to help blacks. Stop it. Mayor Rahm Emanuel is not coming to help blacks. The governor, nobody's coming to help blacks. Blacks have to do it on their own. And what I mean by do it on their own, shop black, build black. Don't spend a dime outside your community. Because if you spend your money in your own community, blacks spend $1.3 trillion a year. We have the money. We don't need their jobs. We don't. We don't need their help. We don't. You see Chinese begging for their help? You see Chinese begging for them, for Mary Run. Chinese don't even get into politics at all. You know why? They don't need to. They handle their own fucking business. They even built a hotel so when people come from China, they can stay in Chinatown and don't have to fucking leave. So you can spend every dime with them. Don't spend it nowhere else. Spend it right here. You need a bar. You need anything. You can spend it right there in Chinatown. And any Chinaman, anybody that come from China that need a job, they already got one. Because people in Chinatown are going to give them one. Black people, we've been over here 400-500 years, and we can't give nobody nothing. We can't give our own kids a motherfucking job if we wanted to. And which is pathetic. We've been here forever. Not even though we were slaves 400 years and segregated and discriminated against for forever, we still need to generate that wealth for our kids. Now, Something I want to say. Stop teaching your children to be employees. Teach them to be the boss. Don't teach them how to grow up and work in their communities and beg them for jobs. Teach your children to create their own. Next time you want to do something about the violence in Chicago, shop black owned. Shop at a black owned business, because that money goes back into that neighborhood. That gangbanger, that killer that's looking for a job, that's depressed, and it's documented that stress, poverty causes bad behavior. So that's what we need to do. We need to talk solutions instead of talking the problems all the goddamn time. So pay attention to what I'm saying. I have a live show on Saturdays. I want y'all to call in. It's at mylifeintheshot@gmail.com. Hit me up. I'm open. Comment. Peace. I'm out.